Hello everyone, this is Whitney Freya, and I want to share with you the story of how I received my symbols for 2016. I got two. And I'm standing by the Wallowa River here, in uncharted territory. Like, people probably think I'm out of my mind. But anyway, I'm standing by a river because I want the river to inform you on how you receive your symbols. Because it's kind of like being alongside a river. The water is flowing down, right, of its own volition, and it gets to you when it gets to you. So if you haven't received your symbol yet, I want you to imagine that it's just upriver, and it's absolutely heading your way. And all you have to do is be there at the river to receive it. And of course, the more you can stay in your right hemisphere creative symbolic frame of mind, which is what I'm here to help you do, the easier it will be to receive it. So I want to share with you the two symbols, and they came to me in two very different ways. And so I wanted to use them as examples to help you receive your symbols for 2016. So the first one is the chalice. And I love this symbol, and this is a symbol that I would invite you to work with one way or another, because the chalice is about us being the sacred container. All we have to do, all we're here to do, is to receive divine inspiration, divine wisdom, the light, however you see that, the Holy Spirit. But we're here as vessels to then take what is poured into us, fill ourselves up to overflowing, and then serve others from our overflow. And what we're serving them is not the chalice. We're serving them what's inside the chalice. So I led a group through a guided meditation on a webinar that I did the other day, and I spontaneously decided, when talking to the woman I was co-leading it with, to use the chalice to talk about ritual and creating ritual in our lives. And so the chalice is a symbol that helps us remember the significance and the value of simply creating a sacred container to enable us to receive the divine. So the chalice is going to remind me all year with some of the fun new creations that I want to create for everybody and myself, that my job is to be the chalice, the vessel, to receive from the divine and then serve from my overflow. So that's the first one. And so the reason I knew that was one of my symbols for 2016 is because I had just done the webinar where the symbol had spontaneously come to me. I want to take people through a guided meditation to connect them to the chalice. Then I was working with a deck of cards, this Mayan Oracle deck, and it also mentioned the chalice. And then there was just this feeling of like, I have to remember this. This is significant information for me. And I understood, because of the frequency that it came up, that and the feeling, the emotion behind it. There was no wondering if that's my symbol. It was like, that's my symbol. So the chalice. But then the other one that came up is one of those, kind of like my fox was last year. It was the fox last year was an animal that I was exclaiming on Facebook, like, okay, the owls are out, foxes are in. I'm seeing foxes everywhere. And I was just always talking about foxes. And then I was using a card deck, an animal card deck, and got fox. So this year, I've been getting a lot around the number 4, about stability and grounding and security, and then order and measure and systems and numbers and all of that. I'm being asked to systemize my spirit in order to be more creative. And I don't like that. Like, it doesn't come naturally to me. I'm much more a wing it girl, like pull over on the side of the road and find some river because I want to connect you guys to the river. So when I was meditating on getting yet more guidance around the number 4 and structure, and I thought of earth and grounding and stable and how difficult, how against the grain it is for me to do this left brain work. And the elephant came to mind, and I had to laugh because most of you know I have my coaches and I created this amazing Elephant Love 100 postcard deck that is gorgeous and delicious, and we are imagining on shelves all over the country. You should definitely get some. And the Elephant Love, which is the divine feminine, which of course I'm passionate about, is also the very strong number 4 energy and earth energy and grounding. I mean, think of how massive an elephant is. I mean, that is a grounded animal, and its legs are like tree trunks, right? And elephant energy is also about helping you bulldoze your way through obstacles. So if I've got some work to do that isn't comfortable and that I have resistance to, what better animal to hop on and bulldoze my way through any resistance than the elephant? So those are my 2 symbols for 2016, the chalice and the elephant. They found me. They found me, and when the thought hit, this is one of my symbols for 2016, it was super clear. And the other sign is that there is a tremendous feeling of completion. Like I feel completely covered. 2016, between the chalice and the elephant, I've got this. I've got it. Last year, it was pretty much just the fox. And the year before, it was just the arrow. Although the arrow and the fox are slightly related, and I think the arrow is still working on me. But this year, I've got the chalice and the elephant. So your symbol is coming. It's flowing downriver to you, and it will get to you. Kind of chalice energy, like just be there to receive it and open up to just that knowing. It's not a figure things out kind of thing. It's a knowing. Okay, I cannot wait to hear from you all what symbols you choose. So email me, go to the Whitney Freya Canvas Facebook page, reach out to me, and I do hope to connect with you further in 2016. I do believe I'm putting a link in the email or below this video if you would like me to personally help guide you, get you to the river, help you learn the frequency, the vibration, the level of communication that you want to be at to receive this kind of guidance. I would be most honored. I will have limited spaces, but I would love to help you all with that. So go forth and receive. Bye-bye.